Yo, my dons, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and obviously hit the bell for notifications. Obviously, your boy YB. YB the dutiful, up at 5 a.m. watching Tyson, Pillow Fist Fury, and the diabolical Tom Schwartz. Now, to be fair, we have Hatman, who was the first dude to break it down. Listen, Schwartz is what we call a stiff. Everyone was, it was a certain man saying, oh yeah, Schwartz is going to do him. Certain man was gassed the same way certain man got gassed about Bumzeel. But the bottom line was, in fact, let me say this first actually. Was YB quietly on them sidelines hating and hoping that Pillow Fist would get murked? Absolutely. I would love to have been here at 5:23 a.m. and seen Fury's spindly legs and his eyes inverted 180 degrees looking at his own thoughts once again. However, it was not the case. And to be fair, let me actually say this, I have to give Fury props. At least this time he stopped the dude. Now, actually, in fact, I've given him a compliment there. He did stop the dude. However, Schwartz was as stiff and as useless as you like. Yeah? He gets put down by Pillow Fist, which is an embarrassing thing. This was the second round, bro. Yeah? It wasn't the fifth round or the sixth round. He got put down in the second round by Pillow Fist. Now, to be fair, Ben Davidson has been having some warm-up fights. However, what we do know is Pianetta ate all them shots all night. The same, and you know what I mean? And the thing that gets me is, we know this dude can hit people all night and not hurt them, but then again, maybe in the last 6 months, his power's really come on. Fury did say in the post-fight interview, he said, listen, I've put 12 pounds on, and I've really been feeling my power, so, I don't know. I'm not convinced, though. Historically speaking, I'm not convinced. But, let's see. Let me give him his credit for this shocking win. Actually, no, as I was saying initially, scrap the credit, because Tom Schwartz is a quitter. We've seen it before. He had a little touch to the head and he fell over and wanted to get out of the fight. This fight looked similar in my opinion. Yeah? Second round, he started getting touched a bit and he just stood there, put his hands up, put his earmuffs on and stood there. He must have known, you've just been put down, you're going to have to throw back or move your feet. You can't just stand there like a heavy bag with eyeballs. Instead, he opted to stand there like a heavy bag with eyeballs. There was no protest by Schwartz when the fight finished after that embarrassing performance. You know it's bad when you're getting stopped in the second round by Tyson Fury, in my opinion. But then again, like I say, maybe Fury's turning it around. Maybe Fury's really going to show us something going forward. Maybe this is a new Fury who's going to have aggression with him. I just hope that Fury keeps this aggressive side when he goes against the big boys. It's no good being a big don versus the bums, and then you get in there against Wilder and you're looking to fanny around again. And I've said this before, listen, I think Fury will do better on the front foot. Not all the time, I'm saying, at certain times during a fight, Fury needs to go into this Wilder fight with the intention of sticking it on him periodically through the fight. Going in there and nipping and tucking ain't going to do it this time. You know what I mean? In my opinion, Wilder deserved to win that fight. Bearing in mind he was a champion, bearing in mind he was at home, bearing in mind he put you flat on your back, and some people even think he counted you out. I don't, but you're on the floor for damn near 9 seconds. Simple fact. So I think he won that fight, and that's what you've got to do when someone's putting you down. You've got to match fire with fire in that sense on the scorecards. If you've been put down twice, yeah, I just find it hard for anyone, unless you're really giving someone a boxing lesson, which Fury wasn't. Unless you're truly piecing someone up, I can't see how you win a fight getting put down twice. I really don't. I mean, how can you get put down twice, score a few extra jabs, and then talk about how you box their head off? Are you mad? You got put on your back twice. In a street fight, or in fact, scrap a street fight, in a boxing fight, who would you rather beat at the end of the night? Fury or Wilder? Wilder every time. There's no way, there's no two ways about it. There's absolutely no two ways about it. Anyone with a rational mind, who would you rather beat at the end of the night? Wilder. Didn't touch the mat. There wasn't flat on the back. So anyway, the reason I say that is because at some point Fury's going to need to hurt Wilder. And he's got the skills and the head movement to do it. And at this point, Fury should be thinking, you know what? All that back foot game Didn't save you anyway. It's not like you can say, well, look, Fury fought Wilder and was really cautious and was slick and whatnot. Look how it paid off for him. You were trying to play a fanny around and you got put flat on your back twice anyway. You might as well have stuck it on a bit and you could probably would have got put down 2 times anyway. Does that make sense? You're going to get put down regardless, in my opinion, coming into this Wilder fight. So you might as well give it back to him. You never know. He's got spindly chicken legs. He can't hold a shot either. Do you know what I mean? All you need to do is cuff him a few times and then chicken legs will buckle and he'll be 5 foot tall. Simple. But anyway, I won't raffle forever, my voice is going off, but listen. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm still thinking along the lines of this dude's a pillow fist, man, but maybe I'm hoping he proves me wrong. Maybe he's turned into a big knockout guy, but actually, let me scrap that, because what we do know is, in fact, let me be more critical. I'm not being very good in my analysis. We know Fury's got pillow fist still, because he was hit. How many times did he hit him? About 30 damn times, and the man just fell over. And the second time, he hit him 30 damn times, and the man was still standing. Do you know what I mean? It was. There's no 1 or 2 hit quitter. He slaps. I don't feel that when you're on the heavy bag, yeah. In my experience, when you're on the heavy bag, there's certain shots you can do. Like you can really dig a shot, or you can kind of touch him. You can go for speed. A speed shot's almost like when you push your hand out as quick as you can and you pull it back as quick as you can. Whereas a dig shot's like triple G spot does this really well. Triple G spot really, when he throws any shot, you really dig it and push it into the bag. Try it yourself. You can try it on anything. When you're in a heavy bag, if you throw your hand out and pull it back, literally just a short, sweet touch and pull back. I thought that's what Fury does. Whereas triple G spot, he really digs and pushes his hands through. Mike Tyson used to talk about it. He'd say that very certain fighters, they go through their target. I don't think Fury punches through. I think he touches and pulls his hand back too early. Now, it's good to have a variation of shots. I think where Triple G goes wrong sometimes, especially versus Glenn Ello, was that his shots were all the same speed and in a way a bit slow, because that's the difference. Same with AJ in a way. AJ's getting slower because he's got that hammer punches and they're all the same. You don't. This is what frustrates me about my crackhead, because show me what variation does AJ show on his shots? Do you ever see AJ do a quick short hook? No, they're all big looping, loading up hooks. Do you ever see AJ like mix up the tempo? Do you know what I mean? Really light stuff? No, you don't. So I think you've got to be able to do it, to mix up shots. It's no good being one dimensional. I'm going to throw big, hard, heavy hammers, because when they miss, you end up off balance and timed. If you're mixing it up, in my opinion, you should really start off just trying to land something short and sharp, no loading up, and then once you get confident, once you start landing, then you can start putting a bit more power on it. But as I say with Fury, he needs to learn to plant his feet a bit and get some ding on it. Bottom line, you're a heavyweight, you're biggest heavyweight in the division at the moment, 280 £. You got no business tickling people to death. Do you know what I mean? Tom Schwartz should have been knocked spark out tonight, really, rather than ending the fight on his feet. Kenny Bayless couldn't wait to stop the fight. I reckon Bob Arum put a few quid in his pocket to make it, try and add some dramatisation to it, trying to make it dramatic. I was like, what the fuck? It fight barely wasn't even finished. My man was half started. But anyway, the bottom line is, to conclude, Tom Schwartz is a certified quitter, and he more or less quit tonight, if I'm honest with you. In the second round, it's not as if you can say, oh well, he was gassed. Why weren't you throwing punches back to Fury? Now, some people could, I guess you could argue, well, he got a boxing lesson. He got outboxed. When you get outboxed, it is true that I've said this to myself a few days ago. When you get outboxed, it does shut out your offense. When you're getting outboxed, it completely shuts down. All you want to do is cover up and stay safe in that sense. That could be what it is. That could be why Schwartz didn't throw anything back after he got put down, and he probably was a bit dazed. But I feel at this level, let me take the responsibility off Schwartz. The bottom line, I was about to slag off Schwartz about being a quitter, but actually the bottom line, where the bottom line lies here, is with Fury. Fury is quite clearly the higher level, and he, like everyone's been saying, he shouldn't be fighting these stiffs. Tom Schwartz should never have been in there. Oh, yes, Tom Schwartz. Oh, WBO. Oh, number 2 rank. Yes. No, he wasn't WBO number 2 rank. Frank Warren got his checkbook out and bought him from number 30 to number 2. No one knew Tom Schwartz, Fury fans or not. No one had a Jack Daniels who Tom Schwartz was. That's what we do know. Yeah? Frank Warren paid to have him put up there. So I blame Fury, and I'm not having it really. I've been too nice to Fury in this video, sucking him off about he got the stoppage. That's exactly what he was meant to do. Yeah? And let's not make it, oh well, AJ couldn't get the stoppage. What you on about, YB? Well, AJ was actually fighting someone with half sharp. I'd love to have seen Fury in there with Schwartz, Fury in there with Ruiz. I'll tell you what wouldn't have been happening. You wouldn't have seen Ruiz covered up and falling over at every shot. Fury would have been getting hit with some proper punches, if I'm honest with you. And all that low hand stuff, I'd love to have seen how he got on with Ruiz, who's got rapidly fast hands and combinations. I'd love to see how Fury gets on with that style. But anyway, let's see where Fury goes from here. We know he wants to fight 4 more stiffs now. All I care about now is get these next 6 months out of the way, and a lot's going to change in this division, because Fury's going to have no more excuses about fighting stiffs. He'll have well, hopefully, maybe, you never know actually, for all we know, he'll fight 3 more stiffs, get knocked out by Wilder again, and then he'll want to fight 3 more stiffs. That's all, for all we know, that's exactly what's going to happen. Because Fury's the only guy I know who gets away with having 30 warm-up fights after having a few years off. Do you know what I mean? What point are you in shape? How many more stiffs you need to knock over? But I guess he did. I'll finish with this. Fury did what he had to do against that competition. However, what my beef is, it's not right. He was fighting that competition. It wasn't right before the fight, and it's damn not right after the fight. Certified. Actually, just before I go, I've watched the clips back now, as you've seen there on your screen at the start of this video. I've got to say, man, it looked to me, that first knockdown looked to me as if Schwartz fell over with a brown envelope in his pocket. Fell over. Leaky ass guard, Fury's weak ass shots going through there. I've been quite merciful to Fury, but seriously, I can't believe I was actually considering not calling him pillow fist anymore. Wow, he was hitting him with everything but the kitchen sink. Look at that second barrage. My Don didn't even go down. The dude who was paid to go down, the dude who was brought in to fall over, didn't fall over the second time. Fury hit him literally 30 unanswered punches, and my man's still standing there. All I needed next was to see a Peter Netta 2.0 and see him waving him on. That's what I was waiting for. Wow, this dude has no power. Stoppage or not, listen, Bob Arum paid Schwartz. We know Schwartz a quitter anyway. You don't have to do much to make Schwartz quit. He's looking for a way out. Fury couldn't even get him on his knees to finish. This dude has no power. I can't believe I was talking about what Ben Davidson's been doing in training. He's got no power, bruv. 30 hits he hit him with. No power. Seriously, no power. 30 unanswered shots, and my man's still standing. All headhunting as well. I thought Fury had a high IQ. Why was he headhunting for? Where was touching the body? You can see on this picture now in front of your screen. Look how high. Look at Schwartz's high guard. Look at all that lovely liver open. Look at the Papi De La Hoya left hook to the liver, wide open. Fury dropped his right hand in there. He could have dug the left hook to the body, perfect. Right hand, left hook to the liver. That's all he was waiting for. Schwartz was begging for it, but Fury's IQ didn't have high enough IQ. You need the YB in your camp. I'm telling you now. Headhunting.com. That's all it was, headhunting. And unfortunately, Fury ain't got the power to be headhunting. He ain't got that Wilder power. He ain't got that AJ power. Simple. All he's got is pillow fist. Simple as that. 30 unanswered shots. The first time, it looked to me like he took a fall as well. Schwartz did. He just kind of fell over. There was no short circuit. He just fell over. Because he realised, Bob Arum said to him, listen, you need to go down at least once this fight. Schwartz thought, you know what? I'll go down to these shots, and then at least I'll be able to finish on my feet for the second one. No, I'm disappointed in this performance, actually. Not good. Expected more. Come on, man. At least you should be putting these guys cold at 280 pounds, especially after the fight when you're talking about, oh yes, I like my power. Yes, I really felt my power in this fight. You really felt your power? What do you mean 30 unanswered shots and my man's still standing there? What power?